Yo, 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 this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. First and foremost, go follow me at King Earner's official page. Get there ASAP. That's King Earner's official page. I want to ask everybody, honestly, like, what you putting in your body these days? You know, I'm carrying it with the purest of honor. I got that beet juice. Put that beet juice in your body. Got to give you an honorable health tip because beet juice purifies and cleanses the blood. More than anything, we got another dishonorable individual that comes to our community and tries to corrupt our mindsets. Here it is, we got a big Meech, a guy who said, hey, at the end of the day, go on to trial, lose, get banged, do the time, and come home, and this is what we have. We have Bleu Davinci getting with Cuffy, a supposed to be good guy. No one hasn't told Cuffy that Bleu Davinci is a real Zach, or does he know this? I mean, I'm lost because now I'm getting a little worried about our community. I'm getting worried that our community is more focused on real Zats, and the only people that are putting out this type of nonsense is real Zats. You know why? Most of the guys like myself that been in jail came home and want to better themselves. They don't want to deal with street life at all. So when you find a guy that's in prison, that got a lot of time, and he reaches out to a real Zat to call his close friend a real Zat about somebody he hooked him up with and the person being no good, you gotta say to yourself, what's going on? The real Zats are here to destroy the community. See, Big Meech can be an individual that come home and change a lot of lives because he could speak the honor into the people and say, hey, listen, I done it, it's not worth it. Look, I done it all for y'all. I was the sacrificial lion. I fell and went to jail, and guess what? My family, my friends, everybody missed me. Now here it is, I'm home. I want to tell y'all to go in the right direction. But what the rats try to do is put out there that he's no good because it'll kind of get the streets to say, don't listen to him because he's not no good. And I got knowledge of this, but most of y'all that's watching this or in the comments and thinking y'all know everything, y'all don't have knowledge of anything that got to do with the streets. And the ones that do, honestly, be truthful with you, I'm surprised you guys are commenting. Because the real street guys I know, they're not commenting on social media. They may catch a video or two. So when we getting these guys promoted, the Bleu Davincis, I know his girlfriend, I know Nikki, I don't know if they're still together. She's told individuals he's a real Zad. And what mind boggles me is that for him to be on such a big case and then go out Miami and get a rental car place and have cars that he actually rent to quote unquote individuals that are probably in the streets. So when you're in Bleu Davinci rental cars, you mean to tell me a lot of you kittens are getting in them cars and talking on your phone and talking to anybody? Because I'm pretty sure they're wired. We have to understand that the government is not on the solid men's side. But they don't like dealing with the real Zats. They don't. But the agents do. Because they want to put more dishonor in the community. So the agents go around acting like us. So you know a lot of them really are in the streets. When you read a lot of different people paperwork, you'll see all over the place where agents then stole money, stole drugs, stole everything. So they in contact with guys like Bleu Davinci and I'm guessing Cuffy. I have to feel like this, Cuffy. And if his Cuffy family and friends are out there, tell him if he want people to believe him, how is he on the phone with a real Zat discussing supposedly dishonor of someone supposed to be telling on him? The first conversation he was supposed to have is, Are you a real Zach? And if he is, he's supposed to stop dealing with him. But what we're getting is a lot of the real Zachs are the ones that are continuously polluting and poisoning our community. What do we do about this? I'm pretty sure everybody like, yo, Erna, how do we carry it? Well, first, you ask Bleu Davinci. Bring his paperwork forth and show us the safety valve and why did they give him this. All over the internet, I don't have to get into, go to page so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. I don't have to get into that. You know why? The whole internet already know about him being a real Zach. So let's ask him that first. Once he gives you pure understanding, we know it's going to be a lie, it's not going to have no honor to it, then you know not to take from anything he says. If a preacher lies about something, he gets up there and he preach, no one wants to hear the sermon anymore. If an imam lies, he gets up there and speak, no one wants to hear the khutbah anymore. Likewise, the street understanding should be, if a real Zach is on the phone with a supposed to be solid man, and that solid man is giving him information to put to the forefront as if someone else is a real Zach, but not addressing the fact that he's a real Zach, we have a problem there. And I need to give you guys understanding. In other words, how can the world believe a real Zach speaking to a guy who's solid, saying that somebody else is a real Zach? It doesn't make sense, because the real Zach, Bleu Davinci, everything that he says, his credibility is shot. Shot. Come on, let's get some understanding. If you've done a crime the day of tomorrow, and you're a criminal and you get on the stand to speak up for yourself, your credibility will be shot. That's why your lawyer tell you, nah, I'll be your mouthpiece. Same thing, a real Zach can't be a mouthpiece for nobody solid. So him putting out that video and it not catching fire from everybody else, I mean, you know how many solid men that most likely supports Big Meech, and he got to call Bleu Davinci the real Zach in order to speak out about it? That doesn't make an inch of sense. And what it does is throw everything that he says out of the window. But more than anything, let's get some understanding. Let's say there was a three-way cooperation. If there's a three-way cooperation, they don't gotta mention Meech to say that the CI, whoever the other CI is, was in prison. The government don't hide their real Zachs. They didn't hide that Pablo Escobar was a real Zach, huh? So why would they hide that Big Meech told? For what reason? It doesn't make sense. If anything, they would want to promote that he told, because him telling would be like the biggest promotion ever. We got another one, a big one, a guy, a big fish, and he told. And guess what? It'll start breaking other people down. Y'all don't know the streets. Y'all don't know the understanding of anything that got to do with the law. This is sad that people want to put up paperwork that doesn't make a damn sense. It doesn't have the man's name, and it doesn't mention a three-way cooperation of anybody that would consider to be Big Meech. Because guess what? They will have to mention that that person is in prison, even if they don't say his name. So the problem that we're going to have and continue to have is, at the end of the day, we got to carry a better understanding when it comes down to credibility. Bleu Davinci, you cannot, and guess what? It's been many a time, smacks of dishonor coming out of his filthies. And he can never get his honor back. It's already been taken. And it can't continue to be taken anymore. He won't never be brought up, because we don't need these type of guys in our community. We don't need guys like this guy speaking up. We need to start getting to the root of it, where we don't even mention a real Zach. But we can't, because every time I'm trying to bring forth some more type of essence, we got somebody bringing down somebody that been through the life-learned lessons that can come home and guess what? Teach your son, your daughter, my son, and whoever else children, listen, that's not the way, because you never know what child idolizes that person. And we need to have better understanding to make sure that these names and these drug dealers and people that done a lot of negative things aren't idolized. But we can have the knowledge and say, damn, life learned lessons, I can respect it, man. What's going on? How you doing? Man, tell these youngins that so we can stop them from spinning and getting in trouble. But don't nobody want to do that part. Everybody want to bicker. Everybody want to go back and forth. Everybody want to try to be, I'm so-and-so from so-and-so. I done 50, 100 years in the joint. And you know, I shoot up bang, bang, bull. I done it before. Everybody got their jail story. Nobody want to hear no more jail stories, man. We sick of it. We want to hear something positive. We want a big Meech type person to come home and just be easily returned to the streets, and our children and the younger men that's running around here acting up that don't got parents, that are in, institutions or outside of institutions or have behavioral problems, can get some clarity and say, bet, I don't want to go through that. Even if it's 1 or 2, we're winning. But right now we're losing because right now we got a real Zad who waited. That's what Bleu Davinci, the real Zad done. That kills Silzucker. He waited until everything came to a place where he knew Big Meech was coming home. They knew they was counting the time down. His program that he got, that everybody trying to figure out why he came home. Yeah, I'm doing my research, and it's like, what's the problem here? And I'm hearing, I don't know how true it is, that he's not running with Tammy. I don't know how true that is. I'm not in these people's homes, and I'm not going that far. I just want you guys to have understanding. Bleu Davinci credibility is shot because at the end of the day, he's a real Zad. Safety valve. I don't say, King Earner, where's work? I've done 1,000 videos on this skills eye. Now that Big Meech is home, you kids want to come to the forefront about it. Well, guess what? Go look at the old videos and make sure you like and share this one and tell them to share the older videos too. And I'm going to put the old videos in the comments so y'all can have understanding that King Earner is giving it to you live and direct.